Morning Braves. This is the Manalapan High School Bravecast, your weekly news program showcasing everything Manalapan High School. And now, here are your news anchors.
Good morning, Manalapan High School. Today is Friday, March 7th. I'm Kira Sullivan.
And I'm Jamie Kaczynski. Welcome back to the Bravecast. And happy birthday, Kira.
Thank you, Jamie. We're happy to be back on Bravecast. Last week, we were performing in the Drama Club's production of Matilda. And Jamie, I have to say, you did an outstanding job.
You as well, Kira. And congratulations to the entire cast, crew, and pit on a fantastic production.
Speaking of productions, over the past 2 months, our Bravecast team has been working hard to produce a video all about Manalapan High School for our incoming freshmen.
Producers Michael Kurz, Daniel Goldring, and Gracie Penner organized the production of this video.
Along with the help of Shay Varga, Jules Patera, Evan Goldberg, Will Fadaruzo, and Alexander Maichka, who all operated equipment.
It was amazing to see all the hard work and dedication that went into producing this video. Oh, and Kira, didn't you have a chance to speak to a junior here at Manalapan High School, Sasha Mitnik?
Yes, Jamie, I did. Sasha represented our country in the Trampolining World Cup and earned first place. But for now, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance by 3 members of the Humboldt Club, followed by an interview with Sasha.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Braves, the Humboldt Club is holding meetings every Monday during lunch in room E111.
The Google Classroom code is on screen. You should come and join the think tank.
And now to Kira Sullivan with our weekly Culture of Respect segment.
Respect isn't just about how we treat others. It's about dedication, perseverance, and pushing yourself to be the best you can. Today we're sitting down with Sasha, who represented our country at the Trampolining World Cup. Let's hear about her journey and what respect means to her. Reaching the World Cup level requires a lot of dedication. How has respect, whether from your coaches, teammates, or yourself, helped you along the way?
Respect has played a huge role for me to get me to where I am today. Respecting my coaches created an environment where there's trust and communication to help them guide me. And with my teammates, having respect for them creates a positive environment. And then, of course, for myself, it keeps me motivated.
That's great. My next question I have is, what advice would you give to students who are chasing big goals?
Definitely to stay committed and celebrate every achievement, no matter how small it is, because each one is a stepping stone to your bigger goal, and it builds confidence too.
Definitely. Well, thank you, Sasha, for sitting down with me today.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Thanks, Kira, and congratulations, Alexandra. This is such an amazing accomplishment. Braves, the Junior Prom will be held on May 16th at Jumping Brook Country Club from 6 to 10. Prom bids are available on Payschool, and paperwork is available outside C118 or in the main office. Students must complete the paperwork to finalize their prom bids on March 18th, 19th, and 20th. If you have any questions, please email Ms. Manzar or Ms. Falcone. March is STEM month. The Trivia Club will be hosting a STEM Trivia Challenge on Friday, March 14th in the auditorium during lunch. The top 3 scorers will be receiving prizes. And now, Braves, I had the chance to interview students enrolled in the Telecommunications and Emergency Dispatch Training course. Let's check it out.
Braves, Jenny Patzer here at the Telecommunicator and Dispatch Training course here at Manalapan. Let's take a look at what they're learning. What's the most interesting thing you've learned so far?
So far the most interesting thing that I've learned is the EMS guide cards.
How can this class help you develop in your future career?
It can help me because it helps me learn more information to use outside in the real world.
It'll help me develop my future career because I want to be a cop. So just by taking this class, it's a future resume builder as well as helps me dive into the world of emergency responders.
How long have you been with Monmouth County Sheriff's Office?
I have been at Monmouth County Sheriff's Office for 13 and a half years as a 911 operator.
And for those who don't know, what is this class about?
Well, this is learning the basic skills to become a 911 officer, a basic telecommunicator, the skills you're going to need to appropriately answer calls, dispatch out to help to people who need police, fire, EMS, and emergency medical instructions, along with the certifications from the state so that you know the appropriate medical instructions to give on different situations. Basically to get people ready to answer the phone when people are having the worst day of their life.
Why did you decide to take this course?
Well, in my junior year, I decided to take emergency clinical care with Mr. Vital, and I thought that taking this class would be a good opportunity to expand my horizons and take a broader appeal into understanding what emergency services does to help people.
There you have it, Braves. This has been a great opportunity to learn about the vital roles of the emergency dispatchers. This has been Jenny Patzer. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Jenny. This class looks like an amazing experience for interested students.
Absolutely, Arwen. Braves, today marks the end of the School Social Workers Week. This time of recognition is marked every first full week of March, celebrating school social workers across the nation for their work in helping students achieve academic success.
Ms. Kaczynski is our amazing school social worker who works behind the scenes to resolve student issues and concerns before they become problematic.
Thank you, Ms. Kaczynski, for all that you do for our school community. Another incredible highlight is the Helping the Children's Club, as they just concluded their book drive.
This club collected 268 children's books that are being donated to Lafayette Mills Elementary School in honor of Read Across America Week.
What an incredible cause, Arwen. We would also like to highlight the recipients of the President's Volunteer Service Award.
The Bronze Award goes to Evan Zaretsky with 100 volunteer hours.
The Silver Award goes to Jenny Patzer and Victoria Kadlobelski for completing 200 hours of community service.
And the Gold Award goes to Rihanna Begalter for completing 264 hours and Brody Alfieri for completing 361 hours of community service.
Great job to all of these students. And now, Braves, this past Wednesday in the main gym, Evan Zaretsky and Robert Moore filmed the weekly Bravecast Sports Report.
Great job. Evans directed by Robert Moore, and this is your Manalapan Sport Report. Robert, let's kick things off with the girls' track team, who placed first in the Group 4 championships recently, and also congratulations to the rest of the runners who qualified for the Meet of Champions.
Yeah, we mention this team just about every week, and it's for good reason. A new week, a new title for them. And that's thanks to Jessica Abbott. Once again, she placed on the podium. She got third in the 1600 meter. And let's move right from that back into our ice hockey team. And this record this season, it was 10, 11, and 3. But you got to look past this record instead of just its face value.
And that's exactly what it is, because you look at their record against divisional teams in their division, they are 6-0-2. Haven't lost yet. Not only have they lost this year in a division game, they haven't lost last year in a divisional matchup either. They are 10-0-3 in the past 2 years in interdivision games. Not to mention also the fact, guess the last time they lost in a divisional game?
I couldn't tell you.
January 12th, 2023, over Manasquan, when they still put up 6 goals.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. This team, they're sweeping every team in their division. For next year, you'll still be here. I'll be off in college, but this team, definitely keep an eye out. This team going after those teams that aren't in their division, because it's going to be key for them to win.
Yeah, and someone who's been playing absolutely amazing is Christian Esposito, their goalie. He had a .92% save percentage, and it sticks to this lockdown defense. If we look past into like games from even any time this season, they were low-scoring games, talking 1-2 point wins. And it sticks to Christian Esposito that they're able to get this 6-0-2 record for the Shore.
And on the offensive end, you have senior captain Nick Feniza, which I'm thrilled to bring up this stat because Feniza's been on varsity for 4 years. He has the experience. He probably has him and Joe Munch and Gankin have the most experience out of everyone on varsity. But the thing with him is that he didn't truly break out till this year. He was put on the first line. He had 28 points. He's really had his breakthrough moment. And if that's not a great way to go out in your high school career, then I don't know what is.
He's absolutely going out with the bang.
So congratulations to him and the rest of the ice hockey team for their solid season. And moving over to the girls basketball team, who went 10-15, Robert. Let's just ignore the 10-15 for a second. They had a 7-win improvement from last season, the most win improvement out of any team this winter season. Why were they so successful?
The growth is just absolutely exponential with this team. And this team, this year, they only had one single senior, Layla Hagan. And, you know, the seniors are usually like they're the captains, they lead the team on. And she ended the season with 222 points, which is great to see from her. But that wasn't even the top scorer. The top scorer this season was Brianna Libretti, who, keep in mind, she's only a sophomore, Evan. She's got 2 more years to actually, as I said before, exponential growth. She's only going to get better. She ended the season off with 302 points.
And let's hope she does get better. But that's it for this week. Stay tuned next week for more recaps.
Hey Braves, welcome back to another Manalapan Minute. I'm Kira Sullivan, and today I'm joined here by one of our assistant principals, Mr. Brusati. Welcome to the show.
I'm excited to be here.
Today we'll be discussing next week's NJGPI testing. So my first question for you is, what advice do you have for our juniors who are taking the test next week?
we just want the juniors to put their best foot forward. Come to school on time, of course, ready to try their best, and do as good as they can on this test. It's a matter of being prepared, getting a good night's sleep, eating breakfast, etc. The juniors have probably heard this already, but we just want them to take the test seriously and do as good as they can.
Definitely. And for my second question, do you have any reminders for our juniors?
Well, like I said, it's important for them to be in school and on time. Have your Chromebooks charged, charge it the night before so it's ready to go, and you can't have your cell phones in the testing area. That's an important one. So make sure you don't have your cell phone, you leave it in your bag. If we are found to have your cell phone, your test could be invalidated, which means you'd have to take the test over again, but it wouldn't be this school year. Also, the testing locations are posted outside of the media center and the cafeteria, so take a look at where you're supposed to be for testing and go there first thing in the morning on Monday through Thursday next week.
That's very helpful. Well, thank you, Mr. Brusati, for joining us for another live interview.
Thank you for having me. Juniors, you got this. Good luck next week. And happy birthday, Kira.
Thank you. That's all for today, Braves. It's an A-Day, so make the most of it. Have an awesome weekend, Braves, and we'll catch you next week on your Manalapan Bravecast.